explore some more.
Visit the forest today and enjoy all it does, just for you. To learn more about the forest and find one near you, go to discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
When it comes to parenting, there are no perfect answers. But that's okay, because you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Teens in foster care will love you just the same.
For more information on adoption, visit adoptuskids.org. A message from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
Why was the basketball court all wet? Because the players kept dribbling on it.
The dad joke. Corny, groan-worthy, but also one of the simplest ways to share a moment with your kids.
What did the buffalo say when he dropped his son off for school? Bye, son.
So take a moment to make your kid laugh, because dad jokes rule. Make your kid laugh today. Go to fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
Hi, it's Olivia Munn with my shelter pets, Frankie and Chance, reminding you that when you adopt a shelter pet, you discover all the things that make them unique. Adopt pure love at theshelterpetproject.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council, the Humane Society of the United States, and Maddie's Fund.
Jill, why don't you tell the class what you did this weekend?
Well, my dad and I went in search of some magical minnows and found a zillion of them in the stream from our lookout rock. Then my sister and I escaped from an evil slug king and went back to my super twig fort for safety. Then we told stories till it got dark, and the Big Dipper led us all the way home.
Wow. Where were you, Jill?
We went to the forest. It's not that far away.
Ask your parents to take you and your friends to the forest this week. It's closer than you think. Check out discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Hi, I'm Danica Patrick. Watching my nieces grow, play, and learn is amazing, but not every child gets to be carefree. 1 in 6 kids in the U.S. are hungry. This breaks my heart, and it's something that Feeding America is working to change. Each year, the Feeding America network of food banks rescues billions of pounds of good food that would have gone to waste and gives it to families in need. To help, visit feedingamerica.org.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Welcome to Midnight Madness.
I look at Midnight Madness for the novice as the gateway drug to the festival experience.
Midnight Madness, Midnight Madness, Midnight Madness, yeah.
Midnight Madness. You're gonna get it, the Midnight Madness. You're gonna get it, the Midnight Madness. You're gonna get it, the Midnight Madness. You're gonna get it.
And now the Midnight Madness Show. Here's your host, the DJ Doctor.
Well, hello everybody. It's Mark the DJ Doctor coming to you. Beautiful downtown Manchester, Tennessee, the Mecca. Yeah. You know, who needs to go to to Nashville when you go to Manchester? We got everything you need here, right?
Yeah.
We got a square. We got a couple of shops. We got a Walmart. You don't need to go anywhere else. We got music, so you don't need anything else. So Manchester's the Mecca. I am Mark the DJ Doctor. Next to me is the one and the only, the Colorado Kid, Steve. How you doing, Steve?
I'm doing good. Ready for the show.
You're getting ready to head out of town here soon, too, are you?
I am. I'm going to go back to Colorado probably the last week of June. So.
Okay. Are you able to tell anything about that?
Going to go for the 20th year of the CCMA. I judge the Colorado State competition there every year, and this is their 20th anniversary. So,
awesome.
Yeah.
You and Misty?
Yep.
Awesome.
So, nice.
Well, we want to say hey to Chris at heatfmradio.com out there in New York City. Thank you, Chris, for putting us on your station. We also want to say thank you to Lisa T at alabamajams.com down there in Muscle Shoals. Thank you for putting us on your station. We got a great show tonight, so we're just going to jump right into it. I got introduced to this guy. We kind of got an awkward thrown into over a phone call, three-way conversation. I was talking to an artist. And he goes, hey, man, you need to get this guy booked on your show. Okay, great. Give me his information. Let me talk to him. He three-way calls us, and he's like, you're like, do I interview now? No, we'll set up a time to interview. But thank you, Charlie. But we got Jeremy Bowman with us tonight with guitar player Johnny Garcia. So, Jeremy, Johnny, thank you for showing up. It's your first time at the rodeo here with us. We're going to go ahead and have you just play a song right off the bat, and then we're going to get to find out all about you.
Okay.
All right. What would you like to play off first?
This one's called I Want to Be That Guy. I guess I'm gonna toss and turn this whole damn night again. Can't stop this movie playing around inside my head. And every time I'm still surprised the way it ends. And I rewrite it in my mind 1,000 times. 'Cause I wanna be that guy who makes that sunset ride. With you forever, mine, story over, credits rolling. And there's no losing you. 'Cause I don't wanna know the truth, that you're holding someone else tonight. 'Cause I wanna be that guy. You're thinking this small town boy can't deliver your big time dreams. And he's your ticket out, but freedom don't come free. When you're cold at night beside your pot of gold, you need someone to keep you warm and take you home. 'Cause I wanna be that guy who takes that sunset ride. With you forever, mine, story over, credits rolling. And there's no losing you. 'Cause I don't wanna know the truth, that you're holding someone else tonight. 'Cause I wanna be that guy. Wasn't I the one who gave your heart to? Wasn't I the one who really knew you? Wasn't it me, the one you said you'd never leave? 'Cause I wanna be that guy. I wanna be that guy. 'Cause I wanna be that guy who takes that sunset ride. With you forever, mine, story over, credits rolling. There's no losing you. 'Cause I don't wanna know the truth, that you're holding someone else tonight. 'Cause I wanna be that guy. I wanna be that guy. 'Cause I wanna be that guy. All right.
Very nice.
Well, Jeremy, let's just jump right into it, man. Where are you from originally? What was
First
home?
off, I have to apologize for my hay fever voice. And we just had a 4-hour rehearsal today, so my voice is a little fried. So I'm gonna, we're gonna get through this thing.
No, you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Yeah. So where am I from?
Yeah, where's home?
From Pennsylvania.
What
I
part?
hail from a little town called Levittown.
Wow.
Levittown, Pennsylvania.
That's a song
land
right there.
Of shopping malls and car lots.
Okay. Not steel,
very suburban. That's on the other side of the state. That's
is it?
That's like Pittsburgh.
Okay.
So we're closer to like Philadelphia, but we're out in the country a bit. So
okay.
Yeah.
Well, what got you into the music thing, man?
Man, I started young. I started in my 20s, teens actually. Started in a different genre of music.
He's our producer's saying you got to get music. Close to the mic.
more like how's
there
that?
You go.
More
there
like pop music.
Yeah.
And then I got away from music for a long time.
Okay.
I started a business. family came, kids came,
Yeah.
marriage, 2.3 dogs and a cat,
Yeah.
the whole 9
Real
yards.
life came
and,
up,
and then in the last 5 years, I just got back into it.
Okay.
So it's been fun. It's been a fun ride.
Nice.
Now,
Yeah.
you hail from a family of musicians, mom, dad, brothers, sisters, any of that, or just
Everybody's very musical on
Okay.
one side of the family.
All right.
Not so much on the other side.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, there's a few of us that can carry a tune.
Well, why don't you introduce your guitar player extraordinaire? Well,
So yeah, everybody knows the infamous Johnny Garcia, who's played with I don't know, a guy you may have heard of him, Garth Brooks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plays with Garth Brooks.
He's
Trisha
an up-and-comer.
Yearwood. Yeah. What's that?
He's an up-and-comer.
He's an up-and-comer.
Yeah. I think you're going to hear good things from that guy. You mark my words.
The problem with that is, if Johnny would stop carrying them guys, he carries them wherever they go. I just think it's cool. You just go on there and you look at Johnny, and you go to the Johnny's Facebook page or websites and stuff, and you just see him and Garth back to back, hanging off the stage together.
Oh yeah,
show off. Come on now.
We like to play linebackers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well,
That's a tough boy right there.
The story of how he and I were actually introduced to one another was a mutual friend in the music business, and I was just starting to get back into country and sort of dabbling, and I guess somebody sent Johnny something I had done and called me up out of the blue, and he said, "Hey man, I really dig your voice, and why don't you come on down to Nashville? Let's make some music." And I'm like, "Who the hell is this?" Well, my name's Johnny Garcia. So I get off the phone and I Google him.
Yeah.
First picture that comes up is him next to Garth Brooks.
Yeah.
So I call him back and I go, "Man, you could have told me you're Garth Brooks' right-hand guy. I mean, come on."
Yeah.
He's like, "Well,
He figured you knew."
He's a very modest guy.
He is very modest. It was cool. The first time I got to meet Johnny,
Yeah.
he was more intrigued about showing me deer that was in his front lawn on his cell phone that he took that day.
I remember that.
This guy has traveled the world with Trisha Yearwood.
Yes.
Trisha's guitar player.
Oh, absolutely, man.
On loan to
She's my
Garth.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and Johnny was with us. Matter of fact, my son Adam, who's here with us right now, I believe it was the first show of 2020 before the COVID. Mm-hmm. Adam and his gentleman that they played with was there that night, and you were the next act right after that. Johnny's got a great story. Matter of fact, we share your story quite a bit with up-and-comer people talking about sometimes, when you jumped in the truck and Trisha's song was on, you were like, "This is my sign." Sometimes there's signs, you need to pay attention to what goes on around you. So,
Sure. Yeah.
So how long have you been in Nashville?
Well, I just got here today. I mean, I fly back and forth. I don't live here.
Oh,
okay.
really?
Yeah.
So you commute.
It's a great
all the
town,
time.
though. I mean, if I was going to move anywhere else, I mean, Pennsylvania is that's just home. I'm just too much of a Northeast guy.
You just do a flyby, right?
Yeah. Well, our blood is thicker up there, so we can't handle the heat.
Yeah.
You get past Nashville down, especially down to Florida. Get it?
So you're used to snow. You know what snow's like.
It's like stepping in a sauna, huh?
Yeah, we like our snow.
Now, see, and Johnny's from Texas. He's like, I've seen snow on TV. So he's heard of snow.
True.
Johnny, have you ever been in a snowstorm? I mean, like a real snowstorm?
Yeah, I mean, I've been with Trisha for 30 years, and part of that touring was in Canada one year in the winter.
Oh, yeah.
So yes.
You've seen a snowflake or two.
And I've been up in the Montana and the Dakotas in the midst of winter touring as well. So
yeah, you've seen it. So it's tough though when you got to live in it and it's every day. If my daughter Holly is watching, she was born the coldest day on record in Wisconsin, which was like 28 degrees below zero. Real temperature. The wind chill was like minus 80 degrees below. No signs, no road lights lit up because the ballast couldn't light the lights up. We know cold. Yeah, we've been there for a long time. And of course, Steve's from Colorado. So
born in Maine.
Yeah, born in Maine, yeah. So we know what snow's like. So we just kind of bust Johnny's chops because he's from warm Texas, originally.
Well, it's, they say Nashville's like this bowl.
Right.
So I get the wicked bad allergies. I don't know if anybody else does.
Yeah.
But we have to time when I come in to record, we have to time it. Like from the time I get off the plane, I have to go right to the studio.
Yeah.
But 2 hours later, I'm like,
yeah, we have to cut vocals for an awesome song that I've already got a track for, but he's got to cut vocals in the morning, and I'm like, man, there ain't no allergies here. There ain't no pollen here. Just,
it's all in your mind. It's in your mind.
Yeah.
But I tell you
and
what,
all the cars are yellow.
I noticed that.
I tell you what, this is important to mention. So he's a Philly guy, right? He's a
Right.
Pennsylvania guy. He lives in one of the suburbs of Philly. I'm a Texas guy.
Right.
He's a Philadelphia Eagle guy. I'm a Dallas Cowboy guy. And we get along.
Wow.
I hate Eagles.
Yeah.
He hates the Cowboys.
Yeah.
We make great music together. So I just want the liberals and the Republicans to hear that. You can get along, man. Come on.
Get along.
This guy and I are proof,
Take
man.
note.
Whether
Take
it be
note.
politics or sports, you know?
Yeah.
I did make the mistake 3 or 4 years ago. I was playing out there with Garth for a week and a half in Philly, and I went out for an early morning walk wearing a cowboy cap downtown. That was not a good idea.
Not good. Not
whatsoever. I got called out. But
Yeah,
so
see, I'm
luckily I didn't get my ass kicked, but
yeah. I'm
Fast
from-
runner, huh?
Adam and my kids and I, we're from Wisconsin originally. And so you got to be a Packer fan. It's on your birth certificate. You got to be a Packer fan. But, you know, Packers will walk right into Soldier Field and just like, you know, they're taking names. They're going in. And you don't walk around Green Bay, Lambeau Field wearing a Dallas Cowboy shirt or a Minnesota Vikings shirt. Oh, my God. That's a war going on right there.
not good.
Well, you two guys get along good, even though one's Philadelphia, one's Dallas guy. So let's kick in another song, guys. What would you like to play next?
Stupid.
Let's do Rednecks.
Red Mexico?
Yeah, this is a song called Red Mexico. We actually just released this not too long ago. There's a video. You look hard enough, you'll find me.
Okay.
You know, it's out there on YouTube and whatnot. So cool, little fun little video.
Okay.
Shot it here in Nashville
Nice.
a few months back. So
You ready for it?
yeah, man. I wanna take you on a trip, head to Cabo, take a dip south of the border, but I can't afford her. Luckily I know a spot right beside a used car lot where there's a cantina, 2-for-1 margaritas, and the mariachi band sings ay, 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 as we sing along, second left past the Texaco. Every night Cinco de Mayo they serve Coronas up extra cold down here in Red Mexico. Well, me and my muy amigo, just good old gringos getting loco on some barbecue and nachos, lemonade and Cuervo here in Red Mexico. That senorita at the bar, sipping from a mason jar's the whole enchilada. She'll probably say nada. Been working on my Espanol, que pasa, baby, te amo. She started laughing, and we started dancing. The mariachi band sings, ay, 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 ay. We sing along, second left past the Texaco. Every night Cinco de Mayo serve Coronas up extra cold down here in Red Mexico. Well, me and my muy amigos, just good old gringos getting loco on some barbecue and nachos, lemonade and Cuervo here in Red Mexico. Well, me and my muy amigos, good old gringos getting loco on some barbecue with nachos, lemonade and Cuervo here in Red Mexico. Y'all come back now, adios, here in Red Mexico.
Nice. Great rhythm, nice song, very nice.
Let's talk about social media, where people can find you, what's going on with your schedule whenever you come back to Nashville. But we have, believe it or not, we have people in Pennsylvania that follow us. So if you're doing anything, one of my cool things that kind of, I don't know, patted our back and a little ego. Yeah. I was in a club here with Rebecca, the Velvet one, in Nashville, and I was talking to a bar owner about us maybe doing a show live in Nashville on the scene. And I said, 54 countries follow us. We're known throughout the country. Yeah. And swear to God, a guy from Pittsburgh walked up and goes, "Aren't you Mark the DJ Doctor?"
That's awesome.
Dude, I'll give you $20 later. Just not your. But so we do have, and he was from Pittsburgh. So, I mean, we have a following out there. So tell people your social media. So if you're playing around Pittsburgh or anywhere, they can come out and see you.
Yeah, I mean, we're on, Facebook and Instagram, all that good stuff. Jeremy Bowman Country, Jeremy Bowman Country, JeremyBowmanCountry.com. We've got a gig, small private gig coming up in New Jersey, a place called the Neshannock Inn.
Okay.
It's in a place called Neshannock Station, New Jersey.
Okay.
It's a smaller gig, maybe a couple hundred people, 200-300 people. So I think tickets are starting to go on sale this week. So
now, are you and Charlie part of that show?
No. Charlie Allen.
Yeah,
that's my man right there.
Yeah,
that boy can write.
Charlie's crazy.
Yeah, he is. He's great. I've done a couple gigs with Charlie. We have fun on stage.
Yeah, we always make fun of Charlie because we know the Manchester Charlie. A lot of people know
different
the Nashville
than the stage Charlie than the Nashville Charlie?
Yeah,
Okay.
there's a difference between Manchester and Nashville Charlie.
What's the difference?
Well, around here, he's just Charlie Allen.
He's just right.
And we make fun of him. We goof off. He eats my chili dogs without asking me. There's a joke about that. And Charlie's right now saying, "Shut up. Hey, Mark, shut up. Shut up." Matter of fact, there's a poster of Charlie set up there taken to my old store playing. But, when he goes to Nashville, then he puts on the cowboy hat and he'll wear that little, I don't know, a scarf or a sash or whatever around his neck. And then all of a sudden, he just kicks it up about 10 notches, and you go, "No, there's Charlie Allen."
Oh, yeah, he turns it on when he's on stage.
It's a lot of fun. I toured with Charlie a time or two, and I like Charlie because he thinks like a kitten. And Johnny plays with Charlie, so I know Johnny's probably going, one second he's thinking this, the next minute he's...
he changes topics without a notice.
Squirrel. Squirrel. Yeah, and you got to stay right on him. I have fun with that because we were in North Dakota playing. And he just turned around and goes, "Hey, Mark, just..." and I play drums. "Hey, Mark, just make up a beat in front of all these people. We're making up a song live at a festival."
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Charlie.
He comes up with some interesting cover tunes.
Yeah.
We played a gig here. I forget where the heck it was, but we had to stretch a little bit. We were sort of running out. We're coming to the end of the show, and then somebody said, "Who's got what?" Yeah, and Bobby Brown. He breaks out "My Prerogative."
Yeah,
that's my prerogative.
We played that, and I don't know if you know Pearlie Curtis. Charlie hired Pearlie Curtis to play pedal steel, and Pearlie is out of Nashville, and Pearlie's a beast. He made Pearlie put a distortion pedal on his pedal steel, and they went back and forth playing guitar solos with a pedal steel with a distortion pedal on it. and Pearlie was out of water. He was like a fish out of water. He's like, "This is awkward." Yeah. Hey man, put this on there. Let's go. So
I've never had 4 to 5 minute guitar solos with any other artist other than Charlie. Sometimes he just lets me go. Right. I'm also Charlie Allen's producer, by the way, and I play lead guitar for him. Just whenever it's cool to do it in terms of.
He's like that. He's like that scene in Back to the Future with Michael J. Fox, where he's running around the stage and he's kicking things over. That's Charlie.
Yeah, but I'm like 3 minutes deep in a solo, and I'm looking at him going like, "Hey, Charlie, I am out of ideas. I am out of licks. I have no more licks in stock up in my head. Can I stop?" And he's like, "No."
Yeah.
Right.
And he lets everybody know who you are too. Yeah. Here's for Garth Brooks, guitar player. He'll promote you. Charlie's a promoter in his own way. So, but he's a good guy. But you know what? He plays from the heart. He loves what he does.
Oh, absolutely, man.
But yeah, there's two sides of Charlie. There's the side that you and I know where hey, man, you need to talk to my friend Jeremy. Yeah, he's got a show going. And then he just three-ways us. And it's kind of like, just throws me into, and like, Jeremy's like going, do we talk now? I'm just like, no, we actually try to set this up for a future gig, so.
Oh, you don't know how many times he's done that to me. Like he says, hey, I might be doing a record, that I want you to produce with, B.B. King's daughter. In fact, let me just get her on the phone right now and said, hey, wait, just slow down.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden you're talking to this other person is like, yeah, who's this?
We could have a whole show on Charlie antics, No, Charlie, if you're watching, we're still trying to get you back on the show here sometime soon. So just write it down on the calendar on Tuesday night that we can get you. So what's the next big thing for you? You're getting on a plane tonight, tomorrow? You heading back to Pennsylvania?
A couple days, yeah. I'll head back, and then we have some rehearsals coming up this month, and we'll probably play a gig or two down here at some place, maybe like the Local or one of these places before we do this gig in New Jersey.
That's cool.
And shooting some videos. We're going to shoot a video for a song called Party on the Tailgate.
Okay.
And then also a song called Umbrella Drink.
Umbrella Train?
Umbrella Drink.
Okay.
Like an umbrella in your drink. Umbrella Drink.
Umbrella Drink.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like one of them fruity drinks.
Like a fruity drink. Yeah. So we're going to try to shoot those real quick. And get them
foofy, fluffy, coconutty, pineapple-y.
Yeah.
Banana in your ear.
Yeah.
A banana.
Yeah. So, but that's it. Yeah. Keep him busy. I mean, it's nice to get back out and do something after this last year of shutdown.
Yeah.
I mean, everything's just starting to open up, and people are anxious to get out and hear live music. So
yeah. And while we're on that subject, let's throw it back over to Johnny. How did that affect you? Because not only are you Trisha's and Garth's guitar player, you're a producer. You have several young artists and upcoming acts. How did 2020 affect you, and how did you cope with that?
Well, I was out touring with Trisha, not with Garth anymore. Trisha was going to do at least a couple of year tour.
Okay.
And so I'm her guitar player before I'm his guitar player, right? So she's the
Ladies
boss.
first.
She's got dibs on them.
Oh,
Ladies
man.
first.
I love that story because you said in order for Garth, he has to go and
He's
ask
got to check
her.
with her. I've heard that.
Oh,
I love
yeah.
that.
She's a boss, man. She's a boss, and I absolutely love her to pieces. And so, COVID interrupted, this whole pandemic interrupted the 2-year tour, right? So technically we still got another year to go, but, and love her soul. I love her. She's still, she had a little bit of a bad, COVID kind of thing a few months ago and stuff.
Right.
So we still don't know when we're going to kick back again. And the Garth thing, down the road, we'll be back together again and so forth. But in terms of, I have not been as busy in studio world as I have the last year and a half.
Wow.
And mainly, most 99% of that has been at my studio, right? I have a full studio at my place. But all these records, that I'm doing, and I'm also, and I'm making better records than ever also. And we're not 5 or 6 or 7 guys in the same room anymore. We start off, with a click and some kind of percussion groove. I lay down a guitar thing. Then I do get my singer to come in and lay a scratch vocal. Then I send it to my favorite drummer. They've got his studio. My favorite bass player, he's got his studio. My favorite keyboard player, etc. Right? And I do all the guitars. And none of these guys send you their tracks until they're absolutely fantastic.
Right.
Wow.
And so you put them all together, and man, it's magic. It's awesome. There's this whole concept that of course is true, that the chemistry between 5 or 6 people in a room making music together, like an old Elvis record or something like that. Of course, that's tremendous. But I find it even better when these great musicians take their time to do their particular tracks and send them to you. And I do the same with them and so forth. I send guitar tracks all over the place.
That's got to be amazing to sit there and go through that process.
Yeah, and every time you see a WeTransfer or a Dropbox or a Hightail coming into you from one of these guys, it's just gonna be amazing. So I work a lot with Jimmy Mattingly, which is Garth's fiddle player and Trisha's fiddle player / acoustic player, and him and I are co-producing some stuff as well. And man, him and I've worked so much together throughout this last year and a half. that, man, we're doing things that are just unbelievable.
Play
you
with
know?
the track tomorrow.
Yeah.
One more time.
Right. He did like a kind of a string section, like a for real. He's got like a degree in classical violin and stuff. And as
Cool.
crazy as he is with Garth, believe it or not, he can play classical like nobody's business. So anyway, it's been from music side of things. It's been an awesome experience for me.
Okay.
That's
right.
great.
I mean, I did get COVID. I was like the first guy in Nashville to freaking get COVID. You know, my wife sent me to Whole Foods downtown, and I was in a line of people in a parking garage with about 100 people. And sure enough, I got nailed. You know, but I didn't get it too bad. You know, so but I was down for about, you know, I had fever for 4 or 5 days, but that's the only symptom I got. But after that, you know, you've heard the stories, right? You're tired as all hell for about 3 or 4 weeks.
Oh yeah.
So man, I was sleeping like getting up at 10 o'clock in the morning. I hadn't done that since I was in high school.
Did you lose taste?
No, I did not.
Wow.
But I love beer, and I hated beer after COVID.
Oh really?
Well, I love it again, but don't get me wrong. But
change your taste buds then, did it?
Yeah, the taste bud definitely, but I didn't lose taste. I just you know, beer was not a good thing, you know.
Yeah.
So I tried wine, and that wasn't good. I tried whiskey, and I didn't like that either. So
What about the cheesesteaks we sent you down?
oh no, he sent me some cheesesteaks from Philly, man.
The real stuff.
The
real thing, and it's like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
He said, I can't taste anything. I said, hold on. Let me send this down. Let me send this down.
Yeah, that rocked
see,
my world.
That's the thing when we go around, you go places and people will go, have you had this? Have you had that? You know, like pizza. And you go, around here, there's a famous restaurant around here that sells pizza and people love it down here. I said, but you know what? I'm from north of Chicago from just a little bit. So when you have Chicago style pizza, it kind of ruins you. You know, you're kind of like, that's the real pizza for me.
Deep dish pizza.
Yeah, and then in my hometown, there was a Sicilian restaurant, a legit Sicilian restaurant. When you have from the motherland, you know, the Pizza Hut's not going to cut it. So, Brian's popping up there. We're getting requests for another song, so we need to shut up about pizzas.
Yeah, this is
making me hungry.
I mean, today was the first time with this rehearsal that we've got together in the last year, and before that, I think the last gig we did was that Sugar Fest. We opened up for Brothers Osborne.
Oh, cool!
Nice.
And Gretchen Wilson was there. That was probably about the last time we played.
Wow!
So it felt good today to get out to rehearse, and this too. This is awesome. Thanks for having us, guys.
It seems like we're at the, hopefully, God willing, we're at the end of this COVID, situation and stuff. I'll tell you what, man, I'm a very lucky guy. I am my wife and I were empty nesters, right? And man, I'm so glad that not only do I love her, but I like the hell out of her, because that would have been rough.
Yeah.
Yes.
Holy smokes.
Oh, yeah.
I saw her more than I've seen her in the last 30 years. I don't. She might be tired of my ass. I think she's ready for me to get out. Go tour, honey.
Go on tour.
Honey, you got to get on the road. Trish is calling. Let's go. All right. What's the name of the next song, guys?
We're going to do Like a Song on the Radio.
Okay.
This was the first single that was out a couple years ago. Like a Song on the Radio.
And by the way, the last song we played was written by Charlie Allen and myself. And this song is also Charlie Allen and myself, Dave Gibson, and Jay Brunswick. So Charlie's a writer on
Nice.
on some of these songs that we're doing.
And Charlie is watching. We were just told here just a little bit ago that Charlie's watching. Tiffany said, yes, Charlie is watching, and gave the big, smiley face. Then she has to kind of bust Charlie's chops a little bit and go, didn't he mow your lawn once? And, Charlie, I had a guitar shop on the other side of this little town, had an acre of land, and Charlie would go, hey, man, you need me to come over and mow your lawn? And he'd come over and mow the lawn.
He does it all.
Charlie
He's a man of many talents.
Yep. So Charlie gets credits on writers on this, too. So.
Hey, Charlie, I want your zero-turn mower, man.
Doing donuts in your yard.
Ready?
Yeah, man. Girl, you're like some 15s banging in my backseat, lying down this melody, getting me lost in your groove, steaming up my windows with your crescendos. Out on these back roads, you go, we go, boom, boom. Girl, move that music maker, twist like a Florida gator. Don't stop and get it. You got my Jay-Z spinning like a song on the radio. I can play you all night long. The way you hit me, you're my favorite hit song, baby. All I wanna do is sing along. Satellite, turn it up, shotgun by my side. Love the way, girl, that you ride my ride. We can do this all night long. Oh, 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 like a song on the radio. Well, I'ma be your DJ, steady on that replay, tripping on them CMAs, cliches. Up in this truck, baby girl, we both know. Top 40 move slow, go where that money goes. Play on, roll on, boom, boom, like a song on the radio. I can play you all night long. The way you hit me, you're my favorite hit song, baby. All I wanna do is sing along. Satellite, turn it up, shotgun by my side. Love the way, girl, that you ride my ride. We can do this all night long. Oh, 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 like a song on the radio. Oh, oh, oh. Ooh. Oh, oh, oh. Like a song on the radio, I can play you all night long. The way you hit me, you're my favorite hit song, baby. All I wanna do is sing along. Satellite, turn it up, shotgun by my side. Love the way, girl, that you ride my ride. We can do this all night long. Oh, 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 like a song on the radio. Like a song on the radio.
Yeah. I was going to call for the 4-minute guitar solo from Johnny in there. You know?
Yeah.
Just Charlie help write that. He probably would like to have that going on. Jeremy, what's your goal, man? What do you want? You want to be that singer-songwriter? You want to be the upfront entertainer?
I want to be that guy.
You're gonna
face that sunshine.
Yeah. What a segue.
Yeah. What's my goal, man? My goal was just, I love to, to sing and play music and entertain people, and that's what it's all about for me, is the music, first and foremost. So, we got some singles coming out that I think are going to do pretty well. Mm-hmm. Talking to some folks, different labels. I never really had that in my. It wasn't really my ambition to go that route, but that seems to be kind of coming our way. So that's kind of cool.
Well, and again, with Johnny in your back pocket, you also learn opportunities sometimes present themselves. You just got to be ready and jump on it when it does.
Yeah, for sure. I just keep doing what I'm doing, man. I like bigger stages, than smaller stages. I find that, to be a nice playground, to be able to move around and stuff, and, high energy kind of shows, opposed to, having to stay still. I like to move around.
Is there a stage that's out there that's calling your name that you just want to play really bad? Some people have that stage. It could be Nashville, it could be Pennsylvania, it could be Dallas,
Red
Texas.
Rock,
Red Rock,
Yeah, well, that Sugar Fest, that was probably the biggest show I ever played. There was probably 10,000 people there, and that was very comfortable. Once we got out there, once you get out there and you start singing, it's all, it's just like one big blur.
Yeah.
So it's a little easier in that respect, but it was fun because it was a big stage. For him, it's like nothing. That's like a little tiny stage for this guy. I used to play in front of 50,000 people at a shot, But
what's the largest crowd you played in front of, Johnny? Do you know offhand?
Just as far as in the audience, I think Stagecoach in California, I think there was 130 or 40,000 people there. But then we've also done stuff that goes out to live television, which is 20, 30, 40 million people, right, that are watching as we're screwing it all up and stuff, So, so the more, for me, the easier it is,
Yeah, it's kind of when you're under pressure.
Yeah.
That's why I like live gigs versus rehearsal.
Yeah.
Rehearsal is time to kind of get your ducks in a row, but live gigs, you're more, the adrenaline's flowing.
Yeah. You know, and I don't ever get the nervous thing going on. You know, even the big television stuff. You know, it's just, but I tell you what, my daughter's a violinist. She's very, very talented. And when she was like 6 years old, 7 years old, I used to go do shows with her, like at, you know, maybe at the old folks' homes and that sort of thing. So it was just her and I doing either some bluegrass or just some classical stuff. And man, I was nervous as hell. I was so nervous, my knees were rattling, and
really,
you know, because I was like, I mean, don't mess this up, buddy. Holy smokes, you know. And she would just do her thing. It was awesome. But I'll tell you what, a little fact check for Jeremy and myself. I am a master electrician. I had an electric company in South Texas called Border Electric before I moved to Nashville. Did really well with it. He's a master plumber.
A master plumber?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, I plumb.
Yeah.
Well,
he owns a very unique company. It's a pipe lining company that he does a lot of industrial commercial stuff. This guy makes gazillions of dollars. You couldn't tell by talking to him. But he's a very successful, he's got patents in the works and all kinds of stuff.
Oh, really? Patents?
Yeah, I have a company called U.S. Pipelining. A little plug there. And we line pipes.
No pun, right?
Yeah, no pun. We, we line. So if you've got pipes that are hard to get to, that are either underground or in buildings, we put a liner inside of them, and it makes them like brand new without having to dig anything up.
Wow.
So it's quite interesting technology.
So like when you have like
under
old
concrete
hotels,
floors and stuff, you can do that.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
Like old old places in
Sure,
Europe or whatever,
museums,
hundreds of years old. He goes and makes all the piping new without tearing the walls up.
Wow. Yeah. Isn't it kind of cool, the backgrounds of some of these people, the musicians, come from some really cool, working trades.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they become musicians, and you're going like, wow.
Well, I have this story from years ago. It probably had to be, in the mid-'90s. I was still on the truck back then, and I was driving around in my blues, as we call them.
Right.
And I was listening to the radio, and they were having a singing contest to win Garth Brooks tickets. This is obviously before I knew this guy.
Right.
And I'd pulled over and put my name in. I was like literally the first guy there. And they said, "You're way early. This is like tonight. You got to come back tonight." So I come back later, and I'm still in my plumbing outfit.
Right.
And I'm all dirty and everything. And there's a line around the corner, and everybody's got their hats on, and they're dressed to the nines. So long story short, I get up there, and I sing, I think it was like Thunder Rolls or something like that, and I win these damn tickets, front row tickets for Garth.
Nice.
And I called my soon-to-be wife at the time. We were engaged, and I said, "Honey, I won these Garth Brooks tickets." And she said, "That's great. Who the hell's Garth Brooks?" She's not a country fan.
Well,
but she is now. She is now.
I've never been a big country fan. Again, my mom's from the mountains right down the road here. That's where she's originally. So I grew up with like Hank and the Carter family and the old stuff, the real old country. So right around when I was very impressionable, the Beatles came out, and I was like hooked, line, and sinker. So Johnny Cash, Who, John Lennon was now by replacement. Right. And then I got into Led Zeppelin and like Johnny Garcia here, Pink Floyd. I love those guys. So I got into the rock and roll. So I kind of got away from the country stuff.
But that's what you grew up with country.
The original countries, the older stuff. Furlan Husky, Sonny James, those guys.
Yeah.
Don Williams. Not Don Williams, but Don Gibson and those guys.
Okay.
The Statler Brothers. I love the Statler Brothers. But I didn't get back into country and started listening to country until Garth Brooks hit again. And then I worked at a place in Indianapolis, and this guy was the biggest Garth Brooks fan ever. And he had TVs in the place we worked at all day long. Nothing but live Garth Brooks DVDs.
Oh, no kidding.
All day long, to the point like I was ridiculing and mocking Garth Brooks. Sorry. And Garth's probably, sending me a message now. But I was like, oh my God, there is another entertainer other than Garth Brooks. But that kind of got me back into that 90s country and you know,
it was a good era, that whole 90s era.
Yes, it was everywhere.
We try to slip in a couple, cover tunes here and there.
Yeah.
And I always gravitate towards, something from Garth.
Yeah, he's a great entertainer.
Oh my God!
I have to say,
yeah.
he's a great performer because you can tell he loves what he does.
Oh man, I've seen hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of shows with him on the same stage, and he at a sound check one afternoon, he says, "Hey Garcia," he says, "Come here, man." So we're standing on stage, and he says, "You see that banner way up in the nosebleeds, way up in the top, and it's wherever arena we were." Championship banner of some sort. I said, "Yeah, man." He says, "Well, look at that seat right underneath that banner, which is the highest seat in the nosebleeds."
Yeah.
He says, "If you can connect your guitar to the person sitting in that chair, you got everybody else in between."
Yep. Yeah, he's
something to always keep in the back of your mind as an entertainer.
Oh, I bet.
Right.
Yeah, I bet.
That changed the way I approached the guitar forever.
But how do you take a guy that's valued as Garth Brooks and put him on wires and send him through a stadium midair? I mean, like, oh my God! I bet the insurance rider on that was like extremely high. It's like you got one of the world's greatest entertainers and you got him dangling by wires.
I think he was an athlete, wasn't he, back in his day?
Yeah, baseball player, wasn't he?
He's still a hell of an athlete. That dude can throw a football 120 yards, I think.
Yeah, I know he was did he go back into playing like minor league ball there for a minute?
Yeah, he played minor league ball, and I think he played majors for a little bit with the Padres, I believe.
Wow.
But I think his
a
name
huge
was
Pittsburgh
javelin.
fan, isn't he?
I'm sorry?
Isn't he a big Pittsburgh Steelers fan?
Yeah,
if I remember right?
Yeah, he is. We don't get along about that.
Yeah, you probably don't even get along with him on that. You be in Philadelphia.
I don't know the man, so I mean, maybe one of these days I'll meet the guy. But I hear a lot of great things about him.
Don't wear green if you get around Garth.
No,
don't wear green.
Yeah, love to open up for that guy. Then Johnny just stay out on the stage the entire time.
Yeah. Well, guys, we're gonna get here real close. We probably got time for one more song.
Okay. Yeah. So this one's called "Stupid Kind of Crazy Love."
And guess who wrote this one?
Yes, I played this with Charlie. Too. Yeah, I played this with Charlie.
Him and I and Jay Brunswick and Dave Gibson.
Yeah, we released this one. Video on YouTube. Check it out. You got my backbeat beating like a hangover, sneaking from a long, hard weekend again, all up in my head. I got my Barry White up to some snuggle up stereo, up to you and me, girl, all up in this bed. I got this stupid kind of crazy love. Get me high, baby, I don't mind, come on, light me up. I got this stupid kind of crazy love. Yeah, losing my mind, hey, I don't mind, baby, give it up. I just can't get enough of this stupid kind of crazy love. Girl, you got me tripping when I'm sipping on your kisses. Leave me twisted like a piston in your engine and I'm going insane. I'm stomping all the greens and running all the reds. Girl, I can't get you out of my head. No way, no way. I got this stupid kind of crazy love. Get me high, baby, I don't mind, come on, light me up. I got this stupid kind of crazy love. Yeah, losing my mind, hey, I don't mind, baby, give it up. I just can't get enough of this stupid kind of crazy love. I got this stupid kind of crazy love. Getting me high, baby, I don't mind. Come on, light me up. I got this stupid kind of crazy love. Getting me high, baby, I don't mind. Come on, light me up. I got this stupid kind of crazy love. Yeah, losing my mind, hey, I don't mind, baby, give it up. I just can't get enough. No, I just can't get enough of this stupid kind of crazy love. Come on, baby, and give it up.
Yeah. Very good. I know that Johnny and I looked at each other. That's a mouthful of lyrics there a couple of times.
Yeah,
it is.
Tongue twisters in there.
Yeah, I'd seen that sung live and try to go, hey, y'all sing with me. And he would try to get people to sing that line. After the second word, they're done.
Yeah, that's a tongue twister. Girl, you got me tripping when I'm sipping on your kisses. Leave me twisted like a piston in your engine, and I'm going insane.
I know, and you'll hear that the rest of your
times.
day. Yeah, you'll hear it the rest of the day. It's a catchy tune.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
My buddy Jay Brunswick, who used to write for my publishing company, came up with that line.
Did he really?
Yeah, when he came up with it, we're looking at him going like, what the hell did you just say?
What? Say that slower. Real quick before we sign off here, Johnny. Now, Jeremy is one of the people that's in your stable. Can you tell us who else we need to be looking at or listen for? Who's out there?
I might come see you guys, man. A couple of female artists. I'm really excited about Sarah Ryder. She's absolutely amazing and beautiful. And Audra McLaughlin. I think Audra might have been here a couple of years back. But anyway, me and Jimmy Mattingly are producing her. We'd love to bring her up over here. Those two are right now at the top of my list, man. They're fantastic. There's a Americana chick that lives in California named Taylor Ray that I'm also really excited about her record, and Rebecca Moreland is a beast, and I'd also would love to bring her over here.
Okay,
some Americana stuff that we're doing.
Makes you feel good that the young people out there, the coming to you with some of this music and stuff, kind of reviving good songs to try to get back on the radio again.
Absolutely, yeah.
Because we kind of went through some peaks and valleys, and the valleys were a little low there for a while. So it's nice to hear some of this new songs coming out. Yeah. And I don't know what you want to call it, but they have their own personality. They're not just rock solid country or pop or bro country. They have their own personalities to them. Sure. They're kind of taking their own thing. So, and you're doing the same thing with what you do. So, keep this man in your back pocket. You got a good guy to learn from. He's got a.
Oh yeah.
Johnny Garcia's got a few tricks
with this guy. I mean, it's my guy right here.
And I love just going out and watching him play. It's funny when you get to watch these guys. We get to see Johnny play, then we get to go see Mark from Leonard Skinner play. I think, of course, they get requests to play Sweet Home Alabama, and you go, did you hear? I mean, he played it absolutely Ed King perfectly.
Yeah, he does.
And nobody plays like that. And, of course, Mark plays perfectly Ed King. And you got requested to do Shameless a couple of weeks ago. And you did the guitar solo in Shameless. It was like note per note, drop dead, perfect. Yeah. And the guy behind me goes, you think he's played that a few times? Yeah.
We were just talking about doing Ain't Going Down Till the Sun Comes Up.
Yeah.
Which he knows that backwards and forwards.
About
I'm
1,000
still trying
miles
to
an
learn
hour.
the damn lyrics because it's like,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Not any quicker than the one you just sang.
That's we can get it done.
Yeah.
But folks in Nashville, come out and see us at. I think we're going to be at the local. We're not sure what date. Around the 16th?
Middle of June. Middle of June. I think the 16th. Maybe we'll send out a note.
Yeah. We'll try to get up there. June is that going to be on a weekend?
I think it's a Thursday?
Tuesday or Wednesday, somewhere in there.
Okay. We'll try to keep an eye out because we like to get up there. Jeff runs the local real good. He's a good dude. We like Jeff up there.
Love the guy, man. He's like the best thing that's happened to live music, I think, at the bar scene in Nashville, Tennessee.
Nice. It's so comfortable there. That stage and that whole just ambiance is just very comfortable for an artist.
Yes, yeah, it's a good place. And again, if people didn't hear it, it's the local. It's on the West End over there by Holiday Inn, just across the street from it, behind the McDonald's.
Off of West End, yeah.
Yeah, at the West End over there. So, gentlemen, thank you so much for coming out and being a part of it.
Thank you.
Johnny's
Thanks for
been our
having us.
family now for a year plus. You just got sucked into the Twilight Zone, so now you're part of the family. So there's no escaping.
The black hole.
Yeah. So this is archived, so share it, use it. We're just glad that you got a chance to come down and hang with us. So we're fortunate of it. We want to thank Charlie for introducing me to you, even though it was an awkward phone call. But that's the way Charlie
I was driving on I-95 in a convertible when I picked up.
Oh, right.
If you remember that, and I'm like, I gotta call you guys back.
Yeah. It was. And see, I was at work. Yeah. So, I had to walk outside of a warehouse to talk, and I'm like going, oh, this is awkward. I had that.
He was going topless, too.
That will never happen. No, I'm not trying to hurt anyone's vision. So, Jeremy, good luck with what you're doing. Be safe when your travel's going back and forth from here in PA.
Yeah, we'll do.
Good luck with the Eagles this year.
Yeah.
You're going to need some work here.
We're going to need a little bit of work. It's a rebuilding year.
Yeah, and of course, I lived in Indianapolis for 21 years, so if we get the old Carson, I'm okay with that.
Okay.
If we get the old Carson.
We're gonna have to get a good bet going on, Jeremy, of who wins the NFC East.
Yeah. Well, see, I'm a huge Green Bay Packer fan, so that whole NFC rivalry anyways.
Yeah.
I grew up, my dad loved the Cowboys, but not as much as he loved the Packers. Yeah. He wanted the Cowboys to win every game except for if they ever faced the Packers. Mm-hmm. But that was Tom Landry was there, Roger Staubach, the America's team then. Yeah. So I grew up liking America's boys down there, but been a few years I've kind of been a little rough. I love Troy Aikman, but sorry, Emmitt Smith, Walter Payton's still the best running back of all time, my opinion. But and I'm a Green Bay Packer fan. So, guys, thank you for talking football.
Yep.
Thank you for music. Wish you the best of luck, and we're going to get you back with some of your artists here down the road. Mm-hmm. And people, check out Jeremy Bowman, check out Johnny Garcia, find out where they're going to be at, what's going on. And we want to thank everybody. We want to thank Chris at Heat FM Radio in New York. Thank you, buddy, for getting us on your show out there. Lisa T down there at Alabama Jams outside of Muscle Shoals. Do you get to Muscle Shoals much at all, Johnny?
No.
Oh, man, you got to.
I need to.
There's a venue down there, 9,000 square feet, should be opening up in about a month, maybe.
Oh, yeah?
You need to,
I mean, I love everything that came out of that town, man.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
The music that's come out of there.
Yeah.
I got to shake hands with David Hood, the bass player for the Swampers, and that guy has, like 100 gold records on the wall. Wow. And you wouldn't think he had a plastic one on the wall because he's like, he don't understand why people make a big deal over him.
We were doing some radio a couple of years ago, and I had a chance to stop in there and just walk in, and it feels like you're walking into church. That's what it felt like for me.
Wow. It's amazing.
It's like you're on
if you go to
Jackson
Highway, the Angel sings there every time I drive by. That's the historical. It's no bigger than this building. I mean, Sweet Home Alabama and all the Bob Seger stuff, Leonard Ronstadt, is all cut out of there. So we'll let you guys get back out of here, but we need to get you guys down to Muscle Shoals. We got connections.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it.
Yeah, I think you'll.
Steve and Mark, thank you guys so much, man. Great.
Well, thank you,
everybody. And I want to say thank you to our producer Brian. Thank you, buddy, for all that you've done, getting us on the air and getting us to all the stations out there. I want to say goodbye to my loved ones, Holly and Amelia up there in Indianapolis. I love you guys. To Rebecca and the Amelia and Catherine down here, love you guys. I'll see you soon. Thank you, Steve.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Adam, for being here. He's been here working on the guitar, listening to the great music. So with that, for Johnny Garcia, Jeremy Bowman, I'm Mark Tedeschi. Doctor, y'all take care. We'll see you next week in the next Midnight Madness Show.